Hi everybody! So today we're going to be making Barbara Bush's chocolate chip cookies. I found this recipe on the internet and there were a couple of variations, so I'm not really sure if they're Barbara Bush's chocolate chip cookies or not, like truly. They might have just put the name on because other recipes said other things, but it's a rumor that it's Barbara Bush's cookies and that's good enough for me, so we'll just go with that. So to start out, we're going to take a stick of butter that's been softened. So what I did was I just kind of put it in the microwave. I don't think Barbara Bush would necessarily use a microwave, but that's okay. And now we're going to add a cup of brown sugar. Let's see, get it nice and firm. And throw it in there. And then we're going to take a cup of white sugar as well. I don't know if cross-contaminating my sugars is a bad thing or not, but you know, I'm sure Barbara will forgive me. And now we're going to beat it up. Let's go. So, we have an egg. We're going to add this to the mixture. I'm just going to go like this. There we are. All right. And now we're going to add, this is really weird. For some reason, we add 1.5 teaspoons of hot water. So, I have a half teaspoon here, and I'm just going to, I boiled this before we started, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, there we go, 1.5 teaspoons of that, and vanilla. So, you just want to add a half teaspoon of vanilla extract to it. I'm gonna add that right now, and let's go. Alright, so we got this nice and fluffy now, and the next thing that we want to do is add, it says gradually beat in 1 1/8 cups of flour and a half teaspoon of baking soda. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to add the baking soda first, and I kind of think Barbara Bush is a little crazy if she's measuring an 1/8 cup of something into her recipe. So I don't have an 1/8 cup, so I'm just gonna do half of a 1/4 cup and then add the 1 cup after that. So here we go. Very slow. That. And here we go. We are in business, mothers. All right. Now, here's the last thing we add. Salt. Barbara Bush was a smart lady, so she adds a half teaspoon of salt to her cookie. And now I'm going to do my final beating. Here we go. So now what we do is we add a cup of chocolate chips to this whole batch. So I'm going to go like this and pour them in. And I'm guessing that you can be a little bit rough with the half cup of chocolate chips. So, and now we don't actually blend, because if we did, we'd crush our chocolate chips. So now I'm going to actually stir these and just make them nice and mixed. So you want it to look like your typical chocolate chip cookie batter. So now what I have to do is put these on the cookie sheet. So what I actually did was, I don't have a cookie sheet, I lost it in the move, so I have a casserole dish, and I lined it with aluminum foil because the recipe says that you're supposed to put it on a greased pan. My pan's also old. So that's why we line it with aluminum foil, so my guests won't get tetanus. And then what I did was I took butter and actually greased the pan without using my hand, because that would not be hygienic. And now what we're going to do is do rounded tablespoons onto the dish. So let's scoop and just go bloop, like that. All right, there we go. And now we can put these in the oven. Okay, and now I'm gonna pull out my cookies. And we have a badge. Barbara Bush's chocolate chip cookies. Ta-da!